Business and economy. Chinese jobless in trouble. One company is taking advantage of this situation. Not many people know about that company. You are one of the first one to know.
Are racking up thousands of followers online for their unusual proposals.
Here in my company, we pretend to work. There is no activity. You're unemployed, so come to me and do what you want.
In the heart of the business district in the Chinese city Chongqing lies a fake company.
This is the reception area, but there's nobody there. This is our workspace. There are computers and printers, but they don't work.
Here, about 15 people pretend they're working.
This is an office with a nice view, but we only use it to play video games and take naps.
In actual fact, these fake employees are jobless, choosing instead to pay €6 daily to spend up to 8 hours a day here.
Wow, this business is very smart. He's a Long Yu, the entrepreneur. He's taking advantage of high unemployment rate in China. So in China, saving face is very, very important. So if you don't have a job, say you have parents, you have friends, relatives, you need to save face and you need to relieve the pressure. So out from the society judgment. So what do? They pay money to pretend to have a job in a company. It's a share company. There's nothing there. The printer doesn't work. The computer doesn't work. All they have to do is just come here and pay money to pretend to have a job. So €6 daily. So how much is it? If it's €6 daily, and you just calculate, it's about US dollar. It's about 6.79. 6.79. If you do calculation, so 6.79 daily. They have about 15 people, right? 15 people. Look at that. So 6.79 daily, 20 days, right? Because 20 days is a working days. So 1% pays them 135.8. Then they have 15 people. So every month, that entrepreneur is making 2,000. So the office space went probably about 500. So in every month, he's making 1,500, 1,500 to help unemployed pretend to have a job. Then they come to the office, do anything that they like. That's pretty smart business model. Do you know any other business model like this? Comment down below. Chongqing is right here. It's pretty big city. It's very famous for the trains passing through the apartment. So it's nearby Sichuan. One of the girls from Sichuan like me, and then nearby Shenzhen as well. There's Nanjing. Yeah, so in the middle of the eastern China. So I wouldn't say in the middle. In the middle will be right here. So this is like in the middle of the southeast China. So have you been to China before? What's your experience? Comment down below. So let's go and continue the video. See why are they pretending to be like that, and how realistic this company is gonna be, and what will be the reason for not wanting a real job, how difficult it is. So let's look at it.
The office used to be a travel agency, and they like to pretend it is still one for some work-like activity.
It's a fake trip to Macau. It costs €170.
For 21-year-old Danny Wu, it's the extra touch that makes the concept enticing and believable.
I take photos of my work environment. My family always asks me what I do. I can give them proof.
Wow, she stays so young. She probably just graduated, but she's choosing this idea of pretending to have a job. You pay somebody else the money, and she's only 21 years old. So if you have any daughters or any son or any children, they tell you that they have a job, but if they still ask you for money, pocket money, allowance, hey, either they are spending so much above their means or they don't have a job. So just make sure, if you want your children to succeed, don't give them any money. Yeah, honestly, yes. Of course, other than the food, just give them money for food. They need to work to earn for the rent. If they live with you, hey, they can pay the rent, right? Even though it's however small that might be. So they're gonna know how the value of money is very, very important.
Family always ask me what I do. I can give them proof.
给他们个交代什么的。This is a bogus business registration certificate she will later show her parents. A growing number of young people in China say they are seeking these companies in order to avoid judgment from others. Here they play cards and enjoy each other's company, but some admit they're not even looking for a job.
The job market is not good, and when you have a real job, you often have to work overtime.
China's youth unemployment jumped to 17.
Wow, you see, the society have a judgment. So, are these people who pretend to have a job, is that their fault, or is that the society judgment that judge people if they do not have a job? So, what do you think? Comment down below. And honestly, the girls, they are good looking. She is good looking, but hey, what could she do? I think, honestly, what I've done as a millionaire, a businessman, I started as a graduate, so I looking for a job was tough. So what did I do? I just knocked on the doors of companies and sent me my resume, and also email to the CEO. She could have done that, rather than spending her valuable time. You pretending to be somebody else that she is not, that is a waste of time. And honestly, as a lady, if she has a bachelor degree and she has the looks, she was born with it, and she has a youth, she's only 21 years old. Hey, if she say email to the CEO, whatever, hey, you know what, I'm gonna work for you for free for 1 month. If you like me, you can hire me later. If not, it's okay. Hey, because hiring somebody and training somebody is risky. So, but if I don't have to pay money to train somebody, I might think about it, because I used to be a graduate looking for a job. So I know how difficult that will be. But ladies, the girls, they have advantage. They have the looks. Guys, we have to try harder, because she has the looks. Hey, I could use her as a secretary, or I could use her as a travel video advertisement. I could use her in my advertisement or marketing department. Beauty is an asset. So if you're a young lady, young girl, looking for a job, and you have beauty, hey, make the best use of it. You only have so much time to work for it. In China, when you reach 35 years old, companies, they tend to lay you out, right? They do not hire you anymore. So you only have about 15 years to work and save money to buy real estate or to invest in company, invest in stocks for your retirement. I retired before 30, right? So I don't need to worry about, hey, I'm now 35, I might lose my job or anything. In Asia, youth and beauties are assets. So make the best use of it. In my audience, any hardworking, smart, beautiful ladies looking for a job, what do you like? What kind of jobs you can do? Comment down below. Let's continue. How bad the unemployment rate is for them to be pretending.
To work overtime.
China's youth unemployment jumped to 17% last year, but experts say that figure could be much higher.
It's 70%. And the second lady said, hey, because it's so difficult, even with a real job, the overtime is so much, they don't want to work for it. I think overtime is nothing. When you're young, you have so much time, you don't have money, you don't have experience. Just email to CEO, or if you are a fan of an actor or actresses, or whatever, just email to them, I'm gonna work for you for free. Why? How difficult could it be? Of course, you will get lots of rejection, but it's still better than sitting around and doing nothing and someday you might have to ask money from your parents. You know, and someday your lies could be exposed. Anything in any relationships based on lies is not good. So I don't like it, even though the girl was beautiful. I don't like her as a girl or even as my employee because she lied. She lied. If she were my girlfriend, like most likely she doesn't have a boyfriend. Even if she had a boyfriend, she probably had a bad boyfriend, right? If she had a rich millionaire boyfriend like me, I'm gonna tell you, hey, this is not the right thing to do. Work for it, you know, just email to CEO, or I can hire you as my employee if you are really work hard in my company. It's so simple. Don't lie, never lie, never lie. So it's very important. So if you want to succeed real and you want to really work hard for it, hey, look at that. I made 100,000 in 1 month, working only 1 to 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, 20 days a month. Hey, if I have 100,000, if I make 100,000, I don't need to pretend, right? I can be traveling around the world. I can bring my parents, my family. No need to worry about life. They wouldn't be doing that if they could do that. So what could they learn? They could learn stock investing, call option, put options, invest option, and day trading, no matter stock. So if you want to learn more, go to Master Rate, Stock Option Crypto, to my channel. Check out my playlist. You're gonna see so many investment education video. And make sure you can open an account. You can open an account. Click the link in my YouTube description comment down below. You may get a free stock as well. If you want to have a mentorship call with me, the link is gonna be in my YouTube video description comment down below. Share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.